like it. I love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh. So good it hurts. I don't want it. I gotta have it. Uh-oh. When I can't find the words, I just go. I don't like it. No, I love it.
Ethnic groups and religious groups. A religious group is a group of people who share similar spiritual beliefs only. Bottom line, that just means it's just about the religion. Okay, it's not as complex as an ethnic group. An ethnic group is a group of people who share a culture, region, similar interests, and ways of living. Sometimes they can share religious beliefs as well, but an ethnic group is a lot more complex than a religious group. Now, the big difference is that you can usually change your religious group depending on what country you live in, but you cannot change your ethnic group that is part of you from day one. For example, if you're Hungarian, sure, you can move to France, but you're still Hungarian. That's what you were born with. However, in this country, for example, if you're Baptist, you might want to change and be an Islamic person or Muslim. You can do that. If you want to change from being a Presbyterian to a Catholic, you can do that. That's allowed. The key with religious groups is there is an issue with countries. Like, for example, this country is very free about changing religions. That's what America was based on. However, other countries, like, for example, Saudi Arabia, if you're a Muslim and you want to become a Christian, that could be a problem. So, bottom line, it depends on the country you're in with your religious groups in terms of when you can change. But, again, to recap, ethnic groups are a group of people who share a culture, region, similar interests, ways of living, and you cannot change it. You are born into the group. Religious groups are a group of people who share similar beliefs and spiritual concepts, and they can change. You can change it depending on the country you're in.
Welcome to the Investors Trading Academy talking glossary of financial terms and events. Our word of the day is OPEC. The Organisation of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, called OPEC, was created in 1960 to unify and protect the interests of oil-producing countries. The organisation allows oil-producing countries to guarantee their income by coordinating policies and prices among them. This unified front was created primarily in response to the efforts of Western oil countries to drive oil prices down. The original members included Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. OPEC has since expanded to include 7 more countries: Algeria, Angola, Indonesia, Libya, Nigeria, Qatar and United Arab Emirates, making a total membership of 12. OPEC represents a considerable political and economic force. 2/3 of the oil reserves in the world belong to its members. Likewise, OPEC members are responsible for half the world's oil exports. The fact that the organisation controls the availability of a substance so universally sought after by modern society makes it a force to be reckoned with. The first display of the power that OPEC could have on the world's politics was in the 1970s, when the Yom Kippur War exploded in the Middle East. The United States assisted Israel in defending itself against the Egyptian and Syrian armies. In what may have been a response to this interference in the war, OPEC instituted an oil embargo that targeted the United States and its European allies. The embargo lasted from the 19th of October 1973 to the 17th of March 1974. The effects of the OPEC oil embargo were widespread. Immediate effects included inflation and economic recession in the United States and other countries targeted by the embargo. Although OPEC is often seen as a villain in the political arena, the organisation serves an important purpose. It prevents its members from being taken advantage of by industrialised countries by ensuring that oil exporting countries are paid a fair price for crude oil. Because oil exporting countries are dependent on industrialised countries for oil products. OPEC standards prevent industrialised countries from buying crude oil at rock bottom prices, then turning around and selling oil products back at vastly inflated prices.